What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having an awesome day, and let's get right into this. So, I know most of you probably came to this channel for the tutorials that I was doing over the past year or so, but I'm sure you'll also notice that I haven't posted one in a really long time. And the reason I haven't posted one in a really long time is because I was completely burnt out. So I work a full-time 9 to 5 job in game development, and then when I got off of work, I would spend my time recording these tutorials, which was a very high effort, time-consuming process. So after a few months of that schedule, I just realized I couldn't keep it up anymore. So I kind of just stopped. And I'm very sorry to those of you who really liked that series. And honestly, I really liked the final output as well. I was very proud of each video, but the actual process of making them just felt like another job that I didn't have the time for. And after work, I want to be working on something that I'm truly passionate about. And that leads me right into what I'm going to be working on next. So, throughout the past few years, I've really gotten into playing Battle Royale games. The main one that I like is Call of Duty Warzone. I've been playing that almost religiously since COVID, and I've had a great time with it. Recently, there have been some issues with the game, but all in all, I'm having fun with it, and I want to try to create my own Battle Royale game. And I'm not naive. I know that it is an incredibly high scope project for one person to take on. And realistically, it's going to take a very, very long time to complete. And that's what I think is going to be cool about this series is we're going to go from today where I literally have a character with the weapon in his hands who can't move at all, and someday I'm going to have a fully playable online multiplayer battle royale. And for those of you who are here for the tutorials, no hard feelings if you want to unsubscribe and not watch me anymore. That's fine. I get it because you came here for a certain thing and I'm not providing that anymore. But I hope you stick around because I'm really excited for this journey and I really hope that you guys have fun watching it too, and hopefully someday it'll turn into something that we can all play together. And that would just be an incredible moment for me. So that's what I'm going to be working towards. And I hope you decide to stay along for the ride. And in terms of keeping myself accountable, that's what this devlog series is for. Other than to entertain you guys, of course, I'm going to stick with a devlog every sprint. So that'll be every 2 weeks, starting today on Fridays. You can expect a devlog detailing what I've been working on. And now that you guys are all caught up to where I'm at, let's get into the actual progress I made this sprint. So as you can see here, we have our character blueprint for Slammer, and we have on the right the details for our weapon components. So we have a third person and first person weapon component, obviously, because you need to have a weapon that matches the first person and third person animations. So as you can see, when I press the simulate button there, it is going to populate our weapon based on our selection. So you can see we have our M4 selected, we have the heavy barrel, and a whole bunch of other stuff in there. And that is using a data table to grab those meshes and basically the cosmetic attributes and apply them to the weapon at the correct socket. And as you can see, we have different options for the different attachment slots because I want players to be able to select 5 different attachments and really make their weapon their own. So as you can see, we have a whole bunch of different options. And now we'll go take a look at what it looks like in game. So go to the level, press play, and as you can see, what you were seeing in that really long intro, we have our weapon, we're looking around, things are looking pretty good. We have that hollow sight that we specified, and yeah, we're pretty happy with this, I would say. And now we're going to spend some time showing you guys how the data table works and how updating this will work in the future. So as you can see, we have our meshes here for the M4. So this is just a row of the data table. And as you can see, I just have some placeholder meshes in here from the asset pack that I was using. And we have some suppressors, all the sights, the custom stocks that I made. So the M4 that I used was just a full weapon, basically. So I chopped off the barrel and the stock so I could use them as attachments. And I just did that real quick in Blender. And as you can see, I had to make a new material so that it didn't look really weird. So I did that. And now we'll go into the actual M4. And we have all these sockets. I'll quickly add the heavy sniper scope here so you guys can see what it looks like. So there we go. We didn't take off our iron sights, but obviously in game those will be removed when we have the sniper scope. And as you can see, we have a socket for each attachment, and we actually need a bunch of different sockets for the muzzle attachments, because if we have no barrel attachment, which would be the short barrel, and we add the compensator there, and as you can see, we're using the underscore short because that is the compensator socket that has to be used when we have the short barrel attachment. So now we'll add on a barrel attachment. So that's just the standard barrel, so not having one selected. And now when we add the suppressor here, we have to use the underscore long because that will take into account the length of the barrel and place it at the right place. And that's all I have to show you guys today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.